What's good, people? It's your boy Roddy Too Good, back with another episode of the Pilot Show. Listen, man. Listen. We back. We here. Another complicated situation is happening between the game and Kendrick. I really want to just say it's the game because I feel like Kendrick is just somewhere really not caring what's going on. But we have Stat Quo. Shout out to Stat Quo, man. If y'all know Stat Quo, he from Shady Aftermath. He's been over there on the West Coast. He's been like working as an A&R. You know what I'm saying? Really close knit with that scene over there. Shout out to Stat Quo. But Stat Quo, I don't know. I think this kind of resurfaced because I think this happened like a couple months ago or something like that. That he did an interview with the company man Justin Hunt. So and they kind of explained. He kind of explained the situation between the game and K Dot. Now, it's kind of crazy because the game has always been in like this weird middleman. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not really middleman for real, like he cool with Drake, that whole thing, the beef going down. He's actually going at Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? But come to find out from Stat Quo that the game wasn't behind the scenes, basically thinking that Kendrick was dissing him. You know what I'm saying? So he going around. Everybody know not like us. It has the beginning. I see dead people. That's a song. That's a term that the game has used in multiple of his songs. So I guess he went back to Stat and like, yo, this ain't dissing me. This blah blah blah. Stat like, yo, you crazy, you wilding. Stat is like, yo, we arguing for an hour because he thinks Kendrick Lamar is dissing him. So he got that. Then I think it was another situation where K Dot was going at Big Sean and he calls him again, thinking that K Dot is dissing him. Him being the game is calling Stat Quo, thinking that Kendrick is dissing him. Listen, man. I don't know how to explain this. The game, very competitive, very emotional, very he's a hothead for real. You know what I'm saying? Like he has done a lot of things to where you could say, man, yo, what were you thinking? You need to relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of not so good choices that he had in his career. And I think that's what really has people looking at him the way they do. Like, yo, the game, super talented. You know, he was one of the guys that put the West on his back in time of need. You know what I'm saying? But I say this all the time. It's not about being the first. It's about being the best. Like, yo, just because you was holding it down in our dark ages, yo, that doesn't mean you are the best rapper to come out of there. Even though he is definitely one of the guys that come out of there. If you can't really say the West Coast and not mention West Coast hip hop and not mention the game, this is facts. This is true. But you just gotta understand this dude is better than you, man. That's just it. They love him more. He's more uh more celebrated, more award winning. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of things to really stake his claim to really being the best artist to come out of California as of right now. So and not only that, I see a lot of people talk about he must feel some type of guilt because yo, he did do a song with Drake in Compton. Drake used that moment to take a shot at him. I would have all your fans if I didn't go pop and went conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. But it's like, yo, man, you just gotta. If you're gonna step out there, step out there. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be crazy. People gonna look at you a certain way, but you're the game. You do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that the game does this. Like this is his brand. A person that just hop out, do some crazy shit, and people be looking around scratching their head like, what's going on? Like I think he wants to battle him because he know at this point it's the only thing that he could do to really show people he is the man. And it gotta hurt more because it would be one thing if homie was from the Bay. It would be one thing if he was from San Diego. Even if he was from LA, but he was from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like he was from a different part of LA. He's from your part of LA. He is the guy. You know what I'm saying? So that it gotta hurt. And not only that, he was on a stage where people gave him that. Like, yo, people said, yo, it's you. You. And he was on the stage. He never really got that. He never really had that moment. Not only that, like, yo, fam, his the atmosphere around the game is just like they people just look at him a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, you fall and then he just have a bunch of falling outs. Like you fell out with 50. 50 was 50. They put you. Dr. Dre put you with 50. 50 was you was on G Unit. G Unit was fire, yo. G Unit was fire. You had Hate It or Love It. You had your joint. That thing was crazy. Fall out with 50. Dr. Dre, you fall out with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of fallouts to where his career looks a certain way. Music wise, he's him. Rapping wise, he's him. The game is him. But it's just the whole other antics that come with the game that overshadows his greatness. Now you got a person in Kendrick Lamar where he's not doing all that stuff, bro. He's giving you classic music. He's giving you classic moments. He's winning awards and he's staying out the way. So that right there, you can learn something from him. But I understand, man. He just want that spot. I think it's just the competitiveness of this of game. Like the game, like and Stat said that too. The game Stat was like, yo, the game is not that type of dude to say people are better than him. He's not gonna say that. And I love that about him. But it's just you don't have to really say nothing. Just say, yo, my man's doing it. Like even with like the Nip stuff. Like Nip was coming up, Nick passed away, RP Nip, but I was a nigga that put him on. I put him on stage. He was a like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's has it. Like yo, it's like, come on, fam. Nobody could get love from your section other than you. Like I don't want to say like it's not. I don't know. Like I don't want him to think that it's because of his talent. It's just like I said, the antics. Like it's not. And I wish he would hear this. Is like. They don't like you because of your talent and your music. No, that's actually why people love you for real. It's just the other bullshit. The other bullshit, yo, that's what got you messed up in the game for real. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you just gotta like move. Like, even with this, like, yo, you could have just not said nothing. Like, Drake could have been. I don't know. Drake friends, they can't not say nothing. Apparently, you can't not say nothing. So that's what we see what happened with DJ Khaled. But even still, man, like it's just weird. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. I don't want to like. I feel like he may jump out there and throw a little bit of shots at Kendrick. I mean, I think he already did with some music that he dropped recently, but I think just he wants that. He wants that. He's gonna look crazy, bro. He's gonna look crazy, and that I want to say that Versus is tonight too, so that's gonna be interesting to see, especially with all this stuff coming up, all this stuff. I hope like this doesn't really affect him because it is on the West Coast too. I hope that this stuff don't affect him in that thing, and the crowd really offer him because he was basically thinking Kendrick is dissing him and stuff like that, being mad paranoid. But other than that, bro. It's just, man, it's weird, bro. The game, he's on another level. You know what I'm saying? He's on another level of weirdness, bro. You know, so, hey, comment down below, hit the likes, hit the subscribe, hit the bell. Peace. I'm out.